Welcome to New Stripe City, YouTube channel for diehard Bengals fans. I'm your host, Ace Boogie, joined by my co-host, the Coach. Coach, say what's up.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
So we had to come back to you guys with this content. As you know, it's Cut the Tape On. We had to bring in Devonta Smith, right? You know who Devonta Smith is. He's a wide receiver for Alabama. It's been a lot of chase versus Devonta. Obviously, he ended up winning the Heisman. So we're here to take a look at him and pretty much wrap up this top three at the wide receiver position. We'll probably still look at some other ones, but we're going to go ahead and get into this real quick. Appreciate you guys throwing the comments in there. We do appreciate any kind of super chat that you do throw this way. That does help grow the channel, so we truly do appreciate that. Some of these videos cannot be monetized, so that definitely helps us out for sure. So we appreciate that. But let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to look at two games in particular. The Florida game and then the national championship. So let's go ahead and get into it. He's number 6. So let's get it cracking. All right. I think this is him lining up in the slot, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's him in the slot. All right. Ooh. All right. That was pretty cold just to start it off with, like that body control. A lot of people compare him, since he's kind of a slender kind of dude. They kind of talk about Marvin Harrison. You can kind of see it from the build. All right, Mac Jones sees him. Ooh, that was a great catch there. All right, now he's over here to the outside, to the left.
Comes back across.
Comes across. All right. Nice slant. Tried to get the first down there. So he extends on that play. So you like to see that. There's that extra effort. All right.
Yeah.
So slant makes that dude miss. Gets out of bounds, but still has the awareness to try to get that first down past the first down marker. All right. Stack formation over here. Comes up. I like how he accelerates his. Ooh, bro,
man,
he is looking kind of not like. Honestly, the only thing I see people really talking about him in a negative light is his size, right? But he doesn't play like it. That's double coverage right there.
I mean, he's just skinny. He only like what, 180.
Yeah, he got some 40s. He got some 40s on him. All right, here he is coming in motion. Catches the screen, reads the block, picks up some yardage there. So he's got decent vision. He fell forward. For a guy to be as small as he is, he seems to kind of be able to wiggle his way out of things and kind of push that pile forward. He doesn't come off like a weak receiver, I guess is what I'm trying to say there.
Yeah.
All right, here he is. Slide again. And it's like crazy because he doesn't look like he's running fast, but he's obviously faster than everybody else on the field. And it's very smooth. Like all of his stuff is smooth. It's like it's natural.
So why do they got Jamar Chase over him again?
I didn't want to say that, just being 3 or 4 plays in, but it definitely should be a debate. Just looking at,
he turned way more on the
third down is the money down. That was a nice. Come on, bro. Oh my God, this is. Oh, okay. He didn't make that. I was gonna say if he made that catch, I'm like, this needs to be a bigger conversation than it is. But wow, if he would have made that catch, that would have been crazy.
Right.
All right. Looking for a screen here. Boom, shakes him, breaks. Can't break the tackle all the way. Shoestring tackle. Still is always falling forward. That's what you like to see there, that he's making that effort. Whoop. You wish that he would have probably have shaken that guy there, but, you know, that's just the corner being smart and going for those legs. All right, so it looks like it's an audible here. He's in the slot. All right. Post. Corner reads that well. Dog. Did he still make that?
Nope.
Okay, I was about to say. All right. Corner kind of read his route on that play. I don't know if he gave anything away there. It just wasn't effective. He didn't gather any kind of separation there on that one. All right, down the middle. I mean, still a difficult catch to make,
He
right?
almost made that though.
He almost made it. So that's two catches in this game that were like eye popping ones that he almost made. All right, now he's over here to the outside. All right, whoo, nice little slant, gets down. Smart play there. I mean, for this guy to win the Heisman though, right? He's gotta be considered on the same level as Chase, or if not, possibly better in some ways, or slightly closer. It can't just be this far, and like I think some people are making it seem like it's a huge gap, but this dude won the Heisman, and there's a reason that he won it, right?
The gap looking like
Woo.
it's on his side, not not the other way. You feel me?
I mean, yeah, I it's hard for me to. That's why we got to do the cut the tape on. Like when I cut this film on, I'm not seeing a guy that's loafing. I'm not seeing many weaknesses in his game. Like that's just off rip. Like it's very smooth. And I've been waiting for this one because I just kind of wanted to see what he had to offer. Okay, here we go.
About halfway through his tape, he
All
already
right.
didn't play better
Boom.
versus Florida than Jamar Chase did.
Okay. I think someone was telling me though in one of those games, Jamar Chase had actually gone off. So I don't know if it was the film that didn't show it, but he had a bunch of yardage in one of those games we watched. All right, 3rd and 3, money down. Looks like he's out to the left, flanked out. He's looking. It looks like it's some kind of audible there. Comes to the inside.
Drag across.
Gets that separation.
Oh,
The only thing I'll say is this. When he gets touched, he goes down. That's the only negative that I'm seeing here. Like, I haven't seen him, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Coach. I haven't seen him break too many touchdowns.
You mean tackles? Yeah.
I mean tackles. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I haven't seen him break too many, but like you say, he only 180,
right?
At the most.
2nd and 3 here. I think he's out to the left. All right.
He 174 pounds, bro.
Boom. Doesn't play like it though. Does not play like it. And so, like, yeah, that I think the weight is a concern for most people, right? It's not that much for me because he can possibly add a little bit of weight to his frame in the league, right? Like that's something that can change, right? You can always gain weight and stuff like that, gain muscle. He can get with people that'll get him on the right program. It's kind of crazy that he didn't do it in college because you really get to see that generally from high school to college, right? We already know that. Like they usually put guys on plans. So I almost wonder, like, was he like 150 in high school? Like, what was his weight in high school?
It's probably
if he's 170.
So based on what I see and his height and measurables, he about the same type of build as Ted Ginn coming out of college.
Nice. Now that was the first time I saw him make a move. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you said like the Ted Ginn kind of slender frame?
Yeah, slender, about 6'1", 174 pounds, good speed, like you know what I mean?
Right.
But
nice miss there. That was the first time I've seen him.
He taking some hits for B174, man.
Yeah, and that's what I think we had Charlie Campbell on the Orange is the New Black pod, and he talked about him being durable. Like, yeah, he's got to make that. That's a negative play there. It hits you in the hands like that, you got to be able to catch it. I mean, it was a high pass, but
I was gonna say that was kind of a high pass though.
The receiver in me is just like, you gotta, if it hits you in the hands, bro, you gotta catch it.
Yeah, I mean
that was a bad pass. Like it was kind of high, but
that was high, bro.
3rd and 9. I'm gonna still say he should have caught that. All right, here we go. 3rd and 9, money down.
Give me
makes
that.
it.
Yeah.
All right. Now I don't know if he got the first down on that one. I don't know if it was like a 3rd and goal. All right. That Alabama offensive line, I'm jealous of it. All right. Okay. Still sticks in there and takes the hit. Yeah. He's not like a Todd Pinkston kind of guy where he shies away from it. All right. Right there for the touchdown.
Tyreek Hill is not 6'1" either.
All right. Fake in there. I mean, he just that's what I just think of when I see him just play the position. He's very smooth and fluid when it
Right.
comes to that. It's just kind of natural. Not saying that anybody else is. It just make he just I don't know. He just has no problems with doing it. It's like second nature. He could like run those routes in his sleep. It looks like. So let's take a look at obviously the Ohio State game. We got to take a look at that one. I know the Ohio State fans do not want to watch that, but hey, we're here for the film. So let's take a look at it here. Got the all 22 film. All right. Not bad. He sold it enough. All right, stack here, coming out for the screen. Reads his blocks, goes to the edge, gets up. I like that. Woo! He got a lot more out of that play than I thought that he should have. So right there, gets a tight rope on the sideline, makes the angle cut up. That was a nice play. All right, comes in motion. Oh no, he's not in motion. He's on the outside. Hold on. Number 8 isn't him. He's number 6. I didn't see. I kind of lost him on that play. All right, there he is over here on the outside. Runs a post. Doesn't go full speed, but he at least somewhat tried to sell it. All right. He's not selling anything on that one.
Right.
He's just kind of watching. So that's one thing too. So we haven't seen him do much of blocking here. Okay. That was an out. He kind of rounded that off a little bit, but still is able to make the play. That's for somebody to be 170. That's pretty strong to be holding up that many guys. Now corners and stuff, they're not big guys themselves, but he's not some small punk. Like to have 3 of those guys and still be standing up. And they probably blew the whistle, but he's not. He doesn't play at 170. We're not seeing that. We're not seeing that from him.
Nice play there, number 24.
All right, he's in the slot here. Comes across, guys holding him a little bit. Nothing there. Okay, are you gonna make a play? He kind of gets in the way. All right. Oh, fade route.
Touchdown.
Woo! Nope. That was nice though.
It's the difference between being 6'1", 185 and being 6'1", 174. I mean 5'10", 185 and 6'1", 174.
All right. Here's the blocking. He does a little bit. He does a little bit there. You're probably not going to ask him to do much of it, but
yeah.
All right, came off there. Goes the other way. Okay. Nice.
Sheesh.
All right, let's see it from this angle. He rounded that off a little bit, but I mean, he's open. He makes a play. Nice, gets out of bounds. All right, out, deep out, wide open. So was Ohio State, were they playing mostly zone against him?
Yeah.
Were they playing? They were playing mostly zone. He was just eating the zone up.
Yeah, not only that, though, Ohio State just didn't have the defensive players like they did last year.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Wade. Wade was getting cooked a lot.
Yep.
All right, stack here. Catch it with the hands. Move forward.
Ooh. Got the first, but
Got the first, but you paid for it. Catch, tuck, move, boom. So no running before the catch comes in or anything like that I've seen so far. All right, not really wanting any smoke there on that play at all. But I mean, his defense is not coming to his side, but there was like no effort given there. All right, here he sold a little bit on that one. Okay, gets a little tap there, not much. All right, blocking.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. This guy made it, but
got
he
thrown
tried
across the field, but he tried it.
All right, this man won the Heisman, and I feel like you guys are giving my guy credit. I don't know who he's saying. Is he talking about Devonta?
I don't know. Who is he talking about?
I mean, I don't think that we've seen too much negative stuff from him. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, nice little route. I like it. And for the touchdown.
That was a good scheme. That was good scheme right there, though.
Yeah, I like that route.
Steve Sarkisian. Okay, I see you, player.
All right, another one out of the backfield makes. Oh my god, I like this kid. At first I was kind of putting Waddle over him. They're different receivers. Just looking at this, I can't put Waddle over him. Waddle's talented. Him and Jamar Chase, I think it's closer than people are saying. Like before, I felt like it was definitively Jamar Chase, and I think if you're going off of physicals, if you're just saying build, it's definitely Jamar Chase. Oh my goodness. What? He got 2 feet in with that? Bro. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, that was 2 feet. His body control is insane.
Ooh, give me that.
His body control is insane. Was that him or was that someone else?
That was him, wasn't it? Number 6?
Yeah, that's him. Wait, no. I don't think that was. Hold on. Is that him? Let's go back a second.
Probably going to go back further than that.
No, that is him. Yeah, it is. First, I thought it said 15 or something. All right. He didn't really sell much on that play. All right. Inside. One thing that I'll say in terms of his separation, he could probably work on that a little bit. That's probably nitpicking. I just noticed that sometimes it's hard for him to sell specifically on the routes that he runs. All right. Finds a soft spot in the zone. All right. Comes in motion. He moves a lot too. Look at that. I like that block. Like he was getting pushed back, but he didn't back down from the guy. All right. Here. He's looking. Finds a decent spot there. Guy's playing off of him. All right. It's a run. He doesn't even. It looks like he tried to get him to come with him on a route, on a fake route. All right. Out to the outside shoulder. Where's it at? Nice. Yeah, man. I mean, it's really hard for me to say like I wouldn't be comfortable with taking him at 5. Before this breakdown, I wouldn't have said that because I hadn't cut the tape on him. But this dude is just a football player.
Oh yeah.
He's just a football player. Like there's a lot. There's that smoothness, man. That smoothness. Like there's a lot to like from him.
Mm-hmm.
I like way more than I dislike against him. All right. Nice catches in their stride. Perfect. Touchdown.
What are these separation issues y'all talking about? Well, that is Borland, though.
All right. Now he's on the outside. All right. Play's going away from him. All right. That's what I like to do, too. I like to see what do they do on the plays where the ball isn't going to them, because
exactly.
Playing both positions, like playing slot receiver and playing corner, I kind of had the advantage of knowing what, because like as a corner, right, I'm looking for any kind of key. What are you doing differently? Like even if it's that you're doing like this, like if you're in your stance at the line as a receiver and you're doing this, that might be a key that you're about to catch the ball or the ball is coming to you. I'm trying to pick up any kind of nonverbal cue of what that receiver is doing.
Antonio Brown had one for the longest. He would tighten up his straps on his on his gloves.
Right. And those are little things that you look for, like as a defender. If you haven't, like you can watch film and stuff like that, but you still try to pick up on those tendencies because you try to get a gauge of when he's going to get the ball. And it may be that they do something with their chin strap. They do something that lets you know that they're going to do it. And that's why it's important to come off of when you're not getting the ball to try to sell it. He got folded on that play.
Yeah, I think that's where he got injured at.
Do you want to watch one more?
One more? Bro.
All right. I think we got to do one more because there was a lot of good. There were some negative on some of those, but for the most part, it was for me at least, it was positive. What are your thoughts on Devonta Smith, like just from what you've seen, Coach?
He jumps off of the screen more than Jamar Chase. I don't know why people were wanting to get Jamar Chase so much. If that
Well,
guy
you know that it's the LSU connection. So it's like the fact that you could bring him and Joe Burrow together with them being explosive together. So this is the difference, I think, for me and for what people see, right? It's different if you're taking Chase and it's with someone who he's never had any chemistry with, right? But it's different. It's almost like, okay, so like we go back to like the Ted Ginn example, right? Like imagine, and I'm not trying to say that Troy Smith is comparable to Joe Burrow at all in any shape, facet, or form. But just imagine like Heisman, Troy Smith, and then like having Ted Ginn at the time. Let's not think about his NFL career now, but Ted Ginn at the time, like being able to put them on the same team in the pros. And I think that's what makes it so attractive for Bengals fans is this is a dude that he already has some sort of relationship with already. Like he doesn't have to develop that. Like, yeah, they haven't thrown to each other in probably like 2 years, but they spent so much time at LSU playing with each other. So there's certain cues and stuff that may happen at the line. Oh, we did this at LSU. We ran this play at LSU. He already knows what he's gonna do. So I think that's what it is. But I feel you because I feel like that too. Like I'm trying not to come off as like a hater because they really think that we don't like Jamar Chase. We don't. It's not that we don't like Jamar Chase. We're looking at everybody through the same lens. But I get it. Like I kind of was feeling that too. I just didn't say it because I was like, I don't want them to think that we're like hating or anything.
It's not. And I mean, and really, I don't want Devonta Smith at 5. I'm just saying, why are you
I'm gonna
saying
say
Jamar
I
Chase?
might actually consider it now after seeing this film. Now we still got to watch this Georgia game.
Yeah.
Before that, I wasn't considered like it wasn't even a thought in my head because I was thinking just like everybody else, he's small, you know, this and that. And it's crazy how the draft can change your views on certain things because during the Ohio State game, everybody was saying they wanted Devonta Smith. Like once they saw him taking off in the championship, it was like, oh, let's get him. And then it's like some people had to get reminded that Jamar Chase was still out there. And then the draft stuff happens. He literally does everything he's supposed to do, right? He gets the Heisman. He balls out in the championship. Nothing much more that he could really do. But then we start nitpicking, and people did this with Panay. People did this with everybody, right? You start looking into things, and you're like, all right, yes, he's a beast on film, but there's this and that. And that's why you always have to go by film. Like, don't get caught up on those other things because that will mess you up and make you pick a guy who may have better measurables, maybe a better athlete, but when you cut the tape on, it's not the same. And so that's why they always say film don't lie.
Yeah, and I think, and like I said, there's other receivers that have flashed on the screen that we can get in the second round that'll do their job to look like.
I just like, even though that was a pick, I just like how he runs his routes for some reason. All right.
They said he got a lot of Jerry in him though.
Jerry Rice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Nice block. Just get there and make an effort. That's what I like to see. All right, Springs waddle there a little bit. Inside. Ooh, nice decoy route.
Man, listen.
Like he's got some speed though. Like he's got some speed. He's not slow. Does he seem slow to you?
Jay Wash, bro. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's the difference between Chase and Higgins? I don't see the difference in those two. Maybe speed, maybe, but their game is the same.
All right. That's backwards. What do you think is the difference? Like, is there anything that Devonta is bringing that we don't already have?
He just like you said, he's smoother, bro. He like in and out of his breaks. Like when he does create separation and when he goes for the ball, it's just effortless. You know what I'm saying?
Right. This is a game. It seems like he's throwing a lot more blocks in his Georgia game. All right. Didn't really sell it there. Was kind of looking. Man, it's going the other way. I'm not going to ding him too much on that one.
I think that was like he was supposed to fake the screen or something like
Boom.
that.
I'm gonna make sure I block my guy. So in this game, he's blocking a lot more, it seems.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that we did cut the tape on this because this is a lot more. Yeah, I think Devontae may run. I think Jay Watt says 4-4s, 4-3s. You already know how
If he
we feel
runs a
about that stuff.
4-3, if he runs a 4-3, you can't put Jamar Chase over him because I don't see Jamar Chase running a 4-3.
Yeah, I just me personally, you already know I don't like getting caught up in 40s like that because we both know there's a difference between field speed and 40 speed. Like you're not gonna be running in a leotard on the field. It's a lot of equipment that you gotta have on.
Exactly. I'm just you have to be able to play, man. That's all. You got to be able to play.
That's really all it comes down to because Tyler Boyd isn't the fastest guy, but because he's a technician when it comes to his skill set and that he's able to I think a lot of people say 40 time is the only way for you to get separation, and it's not. It's really about route running and stuff like that as well. If you can run good routes,
Jerry Rice ran a 4.7, bro.
Jerry Rice. I mean, we could talk about Larry Fitzgerald. We remember Larry. Larry wasn't the fastest guy either.
Yeah, but the thing that separated Larry from everybody else is his ability to catch the football.
That's facts. That was.
It ain't too many who can catch the ball better than him.
All right, here he is in the slot.
John Ross. Yeah, I got PTSD when it comes to John Ross.
I wonder where Ross is going to play next year.
In the CFL.
Nice. All right. I like that route. Got slammed. They keep trying to punk him.
Ooh, throw that flag, ref.
Trying to punk him a little bit. All right, let's see how he reacts to that. So he's trying to mentally get in your head. I'm still taking it. Wow, I like that play there. I'm still taking it. Right after I get slammed, I'm coming right back. Yeah, if you might want to look at that as double coverage if it's over the top, if you consider the safety. Right here again.
Sorry, Peter.
All right. Probably could have he kind of gave up on that play. He probably needed to keep going there because clearly takes the hit. He's not scared, bro. There's a lot of receivers
scared to go over that middle.
That are scared to go over the middle, and they're like it kind of makes them hesitate a little bit. We're not seeing that from him on this. Hey, Bryson, do not say that. We do not need to take Quiddy at 5. Don't say that. Don't put that energy out there. He's a Michigan defensive.
He's from Michigan.
Defensive end. We'll probably end up watching him.
That should tell you everything.
All right, man. Look at all day to throw. Really.
Yeah.
Nice catch.
It's good when you got people that can block for you, right?
Right. So you can finish your routes. Okay. I'm out here on the outside again. See, that's a good sell by him, right? That corner isn't even looking over there because he sells that so much that he's actually going to get the ball. All right. They're in the red zone here. Slot. All right. Uh-oh, don't get hurt. That dude tried to get brick with him. Dude tried to get brick with him, though. All right. Spectating a little bit.
Yeah, let's see here.
All right, inside.
Ooh, oh.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been a good pass for the quarterback to throw. All right.
Mac Jones.
Boom. Nice. My guy Waddle. They just have so much talent at receiver. It's crazy.
They always got good talent at receiver, though.
They do. You look at all of and that's what makes it interesting, right? Because LSU and Alabama, they put out some really good wide receivers. And so you can't go wrong, really, honestly, picking from these 3 guys. All right, he gets held up a little bit there. He's trying to freestyle something. Still makes the catch. Wow.
In traffic.
With the dude draped on him.
And he
Holding
caught,
them
he
there.
caught
That's
that in check.
probably a flag. Comes against it.
That's legal.
Boom.
That's legal in college.
Yeah, it's legal in college. I'm saying in
Yeah.
the league, though, I don't know if you never know. Ooh, he kind of missed that block there. All right, he's in the slot. Nice.
Give me that
Woo! TD. Nice. Looks like he almost tried to fake like he was going to come out and block and then kept the route going. Let me bring that back. See the other angle real quick. It looked like, and I might be mistaken, but it looked like he tried to sell that he was going to block. See? Yeah, he sells the block. And then you see that? You see that route? That's why it's so important when you're going against a corner to not give your tendencies away. Because if you go hard on some blocks like that, you can get them to bite on something like that. Oh, he's blocking me. Nope, nah, I'm actually about to get the ball this time. So, like, that's why it's so important to do that, because then that gives the advantage to the receiver in terms of that.
Oh, I'm taking Smith over Chase. 100%.
That was a nice catch.
There's no doubt about that.
All right, Smith to the outside, fade. He's not looking his way. Gets the open man. What is that? Waddle, middle of the field. All right. Boom. Inside. Hit him. Got him. Nice.
I like the way
there's not – I can't really complain about Devonta Smith like that. I don't feel like he's, like, overrated or anything. I think he's as advertised. He's open. He doesn't see him. Throws it away.
But I'm trying to understand why people are justifying Chase at 5 over him. Besides the Burrow thing, his talent just doesn't say 5 to me. Chase, but Smith, yes. But I wouldn't take either at 5 though. If
I think it depends what you want. Like I can see, like, if I'm going straight off of film, right? I think it's Devonta Smith looks the part on film. I think Chase does too. There's more stuff that I can pick away and point to, like, and I'm not saying that it's a lot. You're really nitpicking when it comes to these two guys. But there's more things that I can point to in his film than I can with Devonta's.
It's just, I don't know. Just me personally.
Oh, my God. He got murdered on that play. Yeah, you see how that quarterback got hit?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's what's going to happen if we don't take Sewell at 5.
He got murdered on that play. So for you, oh, my goodness, Waddle. That's that speed, bro. That is that speed. Waddle is nasty. All right. In motion. He's still open. He could have went back to him. Decided not to. I would have probably went back
yards
to him
on that play.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, that's a lot of green. All right, flea flicker. Comes back on a badly thrown pass and makes the catch.
Jamar Chase just doesn't show on the screen like this to me.
All right, comes down. Yeah, it's a lot of, and that's what I kind of tried to say. I was like, he makes the catches and stuff like that, but it's not like it doesn't give you the wow factor on those. And I mean, some people are gonna have that, some people aren't, but you kind of get some jaw dropping stuff. Like, I'm not expecting him to do some of this stuff he's doing, especially at this size.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to get that one-hander right there. Like, he didn't make it, but I'm just like, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, is he gonna go for the one-hander? So it draws a penalty on that play. That probably gives him a 1st and goal. Sells that. You see how he sold that? Sells the fake screen. He sold that pretty well. All right.
I'll guarantee. Let me put it to you like this: the Jets gonna take him at 2.
You think so?
Yeah, the Jets gonna take him at 2.
They need a quarterback.
They're not taking a quarterback, bro.
You don't think they're gonna replace Sam Darnold? No,
because I don't think he's that bad. I just think their offense is just absolutely garbage.
I agree with. So I don't think he was put in a position to succeed at all.
Like, they have no weapons, no run game, no offensive line.
I never have been a huge Sam Darnold
Me
fan.
neither. Me neither. But I don't think they.
I wasn't a fan of Rosen. You know, for me, it was Baker and LJ in that draft. I wasn't a huge fan of Josh Allen. I was clearly wrong on that one.
I said
But
Allen was garbage. I said Darnold was garbage. I said Rosen was garbage.
let me put it like this: I wouldn't let Sam Darnold keep me from drafting Justin Fields, or if they feel like Zach is that guy, because a lot of people are saying Zach Wilson. Sam Darnold wouldn't keep me from drafting those guys, is what I say. Like, because you can still technically keep both of them, right? And at the end of the day, you could probably still trade Darnold if something doesn't work out. But I'm not like I don't think it's his fault, but he's not a quarterback that can rise out of those bad situations.
Zach
And the Jets
Wilson equals Carson Wentz Jr.
Nice. Is that in?
Yes.
They consider that in. That's in college. In the NFL, that's probably not in because he got 1 foot.
Only 1 foot.
1 foot. Still an amazing catch, though.
They're not taking a quarterback. I'll guarantee you that.
So do you think that they trade for Deshaun Watson? Or you just think that, nah?
I think they take Smith at 2.
Smith at 2 would be, I don't know. It's possible. You never know.
If AJ could go, well, AJ went 4, right?
Yeah, I personally am not saying AJ Green vibes from him.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying if we talking about a receiver who won the Heisman, who's playing at the highest level, and looks good on tape, like with versus the highest competition, yeah,
that's true.
Because I'm saying, like, if AJ Green is in this draft, he's going 2 instead of 4. You see what I'm saying?
Right. But that is valid. Like, I think a lot of people are trying to nitpick and find what's wrong with him to, like, justify him not going in the top 10, top 5, or anything like that.
Right.
So we're done with Devonta Smith. What are your takeaways from watching that on tape on?
So from him, he flashes off the screen. He's smooth in and out his breaks. He knows how to sell routes. He knows how to give separation. Only thing that I see is his break tackle ability. Like, I didn't see anything that, like, he catches it, makes someone's miss, and he just takes it to the house. Now, that's not to say that he can't do that, but I just didn't see that. And the next thing would be size. 174, 6'1". Hopefully he can get some more size on, get it to about that 190 range. If he can get to that 190, that would put him in the Chad Johnson range. So he would be 6'1", 190. So if he can get to that, he's going to be a great player. Me personally, I put him over Jamar Chase. At 5, I do not take him at 5 only because for our situation as Bengals fans and Bengals organization, I don't think you can take him at 5. You have to take a Sewell, a Pitts, or Rashawn Slater at that spot. Now, if we're talking about a team like the Jets, I will take him. If you're talking a team like Miami Dolphins, I will take him.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because those teams definitely need receivers. Chunky Milk is asking after watching a bunch of tape, who am I taking at 5? For me, it's still Panay. I think for me, it's Panay. I think after that is Pitts. I think Chase. I'd be comfortable taking Chase, but after watching this, I might say that I'd probably feel way more comfortable taking Devonta Smith off of the film. And it's like it's really close for me after watching that. Like, before this, I was thinking Waddle was the second best or could go second. And I was like, all right, Jamar's probably going to go first just because of his size and his build and his production. And then I was like, all right, maybe then Devonta Smith. Now that I watched this, I'm like, Devonta Smith should be going first or second as a receiver, not overall, as a receiver. I really like what we just saw with Devonta Smith. I think one thing that you brought up that we didn't see is that he didn't have any plays where he broke tackles and was able to take it the distance. That was something missing out of his game.
Or
I
even
think
just break a tackle and like take it another 20 yards. You know what I'm saying?
right. Getting a bunch of separation, I think he struggled with too. I'm not too worried about that because guys play man and zone. The thing is, when he was tested and guys were draped all over him, he still made plays. Like so, it wasn't much that I could really take from him. He
Catching
was
the ball in
very
traffic.
smooth, caught the ball in traffic. Like his route tree, I probably say is better than Chase's from what we've seen. I don't know if it's that they didn't have Chase run as many routes. I'm not sure, but it is very close. It's to me, it's way closer than the draft experts, quote unquote, have been saying it is. Like it's very close after watching that.
I don't see what they see. I don't see what they see. Maybe I need to watch more tape on Jamar Chase, but I don't think they're even that close as what people are saying.
Yeah, I think I can't say that. I think I did like a lot. Like I think when I looked at Jamar Chase, he reminded me of Odell Beckham Jr. from LSU without the highlight catches. He didn't have the highlight catches, but he was.
Jarvis Landry.
You said he reminded you of Jarvis Landry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, and that's not a knock on him to say like, okay, you look like Jarvis Landry. You're still a good receiver, bro.
Somebody said that he's got the Ted Ginn vibes.
He got his build. Yeah, he's definitely like him, but he plays better in traffic. He runs better routes, and he can play in the slot. Trust me, I watched almost every single snap of Ted Ginn at Ohio State. Only reason he was so good because he was so much faster than everybody. He wasn't a good route runner. He wasn't a great run after catch person. He barely got touched because when nobody touched him, he was going to the house. But if somebody tackled him, it was over.
Yeah, Jay Wash points out. He says Chase doesn't have Odell speed. Yeah, I don't think Chase is the fastest guy, but he just reminds me of Odell just outside of that. Like if you're looking for a less athletic Odell Beckham Jr. that's not making the one-handed catches and stuff, to me that's Jamar Chase. And I think it's higher for me just because of knowing that he has a connection for Burrow. But for me, it's very close between these. Like now, I thought that I knew how I kind of had these receivers stacked. Now that's just been completely blown up for me.
And one thing I want to say, the fact that he played with Joe Burrow is not enough to draft Jamar Chase at 5. That's not enough.
Where Panay's gone? Panay's gone. Who are you going?
I told you it's Panay, Pitts, Slater. Those are the 3. And then if those 3 aren't there, take Smith. You don't take Jamar Chase.
Right.
Jamar Chase is a 12 to 19 pick for me for our situation.
When you say our situation, you're saying based on the fact that you know that you have T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd.
Yes.
Now, if this was a Miami or a Jets, because I don't want you to be misquoted. Yeah. So you're saying like for our situation when he's saying that, because some fans believe the Bengals need a wide receiver. I tend to be on the side where I'm kind of with Coach on that, where it's like you have T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. You are not in dire needs. Like if you want an example of dire needs of receiver or teams that need a receiver, look at the Miami Dolphins and look at the New York Jets. That is a team that needs a wide receiver. Like they would give probably their stadium naming rights to have T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd right now and receive that receiver in their locker room. So I think that that's greatly exaggerated, and I just wanted to say that because to say that wide receiver is a need but tight end isn't is pretty ridiculous because we have nothing near T. Higgins or Tyler Boyd level at the tight end position. And that's not a Pitts thing. It just doesn't make sense to me when people say we need a wide receiver, but we don't need a tight end. It's not a need. So I get that we need a receiver that opens the offense, but you don't have scrubs in the receiving core, right? Like this is a team that at one point, no offense to him, we were starting Armand Benz at one point as our second receiver, like AJ's rookie year. This is not that.
Shout out to Armand Benz, UC player though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is not that. This is not that. But you know, like Coach is saying, I think he's going based off of our situation. Based off of the one that you had at. And you can't forget Auden Tate too. Don't forget to show Auden Tate some love, who has shown you that he can at least catch 6 touchdowns and have 500 yards when he gets kind of starter snaps. So this team isn't desperate at that position. We're desperate for our offensive line. We're desperate for a pass rush. Those are needs. Those are things that are bleeding right now.
How's the receiver going to get the ball if we can't protect our quarterback? You saw what happened in the Super Bowl.
I'm so tired of saying that, bro. Like,
you saw what happened in the Super Bowl.
That was my whole thing. Like, when
they lost 4 starters on the offensive line that didn't play in the Super Bowl, and you saw him.
Ross. Yeah. And when the debate, see, a lot of people forget back then the debate was Mike Williams or John Ross, because Mike Williams was balling for Clemson in the national championship, and everybody was like, let's get a wide receiver. And I was like, we can't get a wide receiver if you can't get the ball to him. Like, anybody that's played football before, you can't get out of your routes or any of that if the quarterback doesn't have time to throw to you. Like, it doesn't. And I remember telling people, like, on the Bengals Facebook groups, I'm like, I don't care if we had Randy Moss at wide receiver. Now, Randy Moss is a GOAT. It won't matter if you can't get the ball to him. And, like, I was trying to tell people that because I was like, all right, you're looking at Cedric Ogbuehi being your left tackle. That is horrible. Like, that is not – like, Witt is gone. Yeah. I was telling people this. I was like, look, the plan is for 2 years for these guys to take over. That means Cedric Ogbuehi, who sucked at right tackle, you're really going to turn around and tell me he's going to play left tackle. Like, anybody that knows, like, I know enough about offensive line to know left tackle is way harder than right tackle. And if you sucked at right tackle, there's no way, that's going to work out. But anyways, the main point is, I don't care if you had all the weapons in the world. Right. We just seen it with Pat Mahomes. We seen Tyreek Hill and all of those guys. It doesn't matter if your quarterback doesn't have time to throw. Now, does that mean that they could go out and fix that in free agency? Sure. But they have to do it first. Like, there's other teams that have offensive line issues as well. You're hearing Russell Wilson saying, I want
somebody that can block.
It's not just Joe Burrow that needs to be protected. So always keep that in mind, that it's not just the Bengals that are going to need offensive linemen. It's literally everybody. And that's another reason why Panay could be taken before that. But overall, I love this film. I like what I saw from Devonta Smith. It's going to make it really hard on me now to, like, really put an order to these guys. Coach is going to say Devonta Smith, number 1. Is Chase your number 2, or are you going with Waddle at number 2?
No, Chase is my number 2.
Chase is your number 2.
But I think the gap between Chase and Smith is much larger than people think.
All right. Yeah. Nah, I could see that. I don't think that it's a large gap, but I could see it favoring him after watching this. I get where you're coming from with that. Really enjoyed this one. The next one that we're gonna do, we're gonna get back to the defensive side of the ball. I'm gonna hit the snooze button on some of these edge rushers, because Gregory Rousseau, I think when I first was looking at the film that was sent to me, was the first guy I watched. We haven't watched all of his games, but we're gonna switch to the defensive side. But I think that we were gonna start with Dylan Moses to see how this guy fell from, like, first rounder last year, because he almost came out last year, to now they're saying second, third. Like, now he's a day 2 guy, and I have to see what happened between last year and now, because if he would have came out last year, he's going in the first round, right? Yeah. It's not even a possibility. That I was praying that we could get him in the second round. Now it seems like we could do that, but now our need at linebacker isn't the same. So we'll be back with that. We appreciate you guys. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Leave us your thoughts in the comments. Like, you can even suggest people in the comments as well. So we'll do all kind of breakdowns, and just give us some shout outs. Share this content. We truly appreciate it. This has been Cut the Tape On, and as usual, I'll leave you guys with a who day, all day, every day, and especially on Sunday.